Now, if I were to write this code now, I would use this pattern of sending a parameter that indicates whether or not I would like to exit immediately. But migrated code will often have a different version of this code because it was the way it was trained for Magic developers. And the way to write the code would be to put the exit in the onload method, and they say here in the condition u level 1 is equals to RP. And let's see first of all that it runs. So we can see that it runs, and we can see that wherever we are here, okay, we are in the show orders, then it will end immediately, and when we go to the child, it will not end immediately, it will actually go there. Now, people use that because it reduces the need of sending an extra parameter. So I can delete this parameter, and I can go over here and delete this parameter and delete this parameter, and it made the code a bit, I don't know, cleaner or easier to write, and it would use this function to understand the state of its parent controller. Well, the U level over here indicates the states of a controller, and if I say U level 1, it means the state of the controller which called me, one controller above me on the stack. And equals RP means record prefix in Magic. Let's just run this again, see that it works. Perfect, perfect. And let's see what level means whenever we call it. So let's add over here using system diagnostics, and let's turn this into a multi-line lambda to see what's going on with that. And we'll say over here debug right line U level 1. Perfect. And let's see what we get in our code. I just format it using Control KD, so it's going to be better organized. And let's run it with our code. I'll put this on the left, I'll put this on the right, and I'll view the output window. So as soon as I enter this controller, okay, we could see the start enter row, RP, and enter row. Because we were enter row, in the enter row area, this value returned RP. And when we click on it, we can see that it returns HU, which means handler user. Or when we click on it from the bottom, we'll see that it returns RM, which is short for record main. The idea around there is that this is a pattern that is used quite a lot in these scenarios. Use that exit condition using level and level 1 RP. Now, how can we know what this actually means? Let's say we don't remember the terms that were used in Magic, like record prefix, and we want to see what does level return. So we can dive deep into level. We can say, go to definition, and we'll go into user method and go to level provider, and we'll go there, go to definition, F12 again. Yes, F12, great. And we'll get to the level provider class, and we'll just need to read around this code a bit, but we'll see is that there's a start, there's before start, there's an end, start enter control context, enter row is RP, leave row is RS, saving row is RS, and we can follow it here and see exactly where this letter came from and how were these later determined. One important thing to see and understand about this is it means we say U level 1 equals RP, it means our parent controller is in the on enter row event. So let's just review the change that we've done. In order to use level, in our child controller, we removed the parameter and moved the exit condition to the onload and determined it according to level 1 RP, which means our parent controller is in the enter row. And then in the controllers that call this controller, in the show orders controller, we no longer needed to send these parameters. Now again, I'll emphasize, I wouldn't write new code like this. I prefer code that explicitly says when to exit. I also preferred it when I was writing in Magic, but you should be aware of this pattern as migrated code uses it a lot.